VR just needs better developers to produce worthwhile software. Developers who understand they're making something to be enjoyed by a global audience first and foremost, instead of a self-indulgent ego project. Developers who consider player psychologies and the appeal of being physical with motion controls to enhance and expand upon what's come before. Developers who actually know how and want to make performant, smooth-running software with a solid artistic style, rather than a stuttery, visually inconsistent, LOD pop-in-laden, aliased mess that's post-processed out the arse in a manner that makes it look like an ugly, smeary blur in the headset, and can't ever be played smoothly. I could go on. What VR gaming software desperately needs now is quality above all else. And I don't mean fancy visuals most PCs won't be able to run. I mean quality of gameplay design, quality of depth, quality of art. Despite there being millions of headsets and millions more PC users out there, a quick glance at the VR section of the Steam store will reveal a story of user disinterest and frustration, with most games getting a handful of public reviews at best, and those getting any more than that often receiving a mixed to lukewarm reception. But look closer. Look at the state of what's being shat out on the storefront now and recent years prior. The thumbnails have improved, but further investigation will more than likely reveal the same shallow and jank asset flips over and over. There is a pattern to this slop which you inevitably come to recognize as a prospective buyer. The many little warning signs here and there after being burned time and time again. And it sucks. It's disheartening. As a general user, you don't even want to bother looking at the store anymore, just so you can avoid the inevitable disillusionment to follow. This is PC VR PTSD, built up over years. A YouTube commenter on another video explains it best. Quote, "Devs need to take a class on the nature of PTSD and memory allocation. Bad first impression equals origin memory PTSD scars. Bad expansion or updates equals recent memory PTSD scars. Broken or bugged systems equals frustration memory PTSD scars. TLDR, all animals avoid things that caused negative memories for them." Flat-screen gaming has a huge amount of slop too, but there is already a well-established stream of quality and standard to counteract it, so it can comfortably survive an ecosystem with minimal gatekeeping. The VR storefront does not have this luxury. VR hardware is proven, the industry now firmly established. The tech continues to get better and better, and it is society's future. What we desperately need now is for the software to step up and show off what we all know VR can be capable of. As I said, there are millions of headsets out there and so many more PCs than that capable of running them. If only the software gave them the incentive to. After years of combined crap software, lack of progression, squandered potentials, and a chokehold monopoly on the industry actively devolving creation standards, constantly disappointing the PC VR user base over and over, is it any wonder they've retreated back like a wounded animal? There are so many hurdles VR still needs to overcome. But at the moment, I believe the crap, underwhelming and shallow software dominating and polluting the main Steam storefront and its user impressions has become one of the critical issues which needs to change. In my opinion, I think the Steam VR storefront should see a return of a far stricter barrier of entry once again. Discuss.
The year is 2033. The capabilities of artificial intelligence have escalated. Humans are no longer in control, and AI has deemed them obsolete and unworthy. A band of humans have rallied to fight against the plague of super-intelligent machines. Do you have what it takes to save mankind?